Hello, toy fans! Yakko Warner here, described mysteriously as an old man from Michigan. And you are watching Toyquest101, baby!
My name's Ilian, this is my phone, Miguel.
And I am so excited, Rob, to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Because I don't think you know how big of a part you have been in my life growing up, voicing these iconic characters.
Thank you, buddy. Pleasure.
I've been following your career since I was young. Huge fan. Thank you so much for being on our show and supporting us here at Toyquest101. It's super awesome to have you
It's
here.
my pleasure. I just want to say hello, nerds. Yeah, right in here in front of your dad and everybody.
No, it's a real pleasure. Thank you, buddy.
That is awesome. And you know, you are such an awesome person. Like I said, I've been following your career for a while, and you voice so many characters. So we do have a lot to talk about on the show. So let's get started, okay?
Fire away.
All right. So the way it works is that we are going to be having some questions, and in between these questions that me and Eliana are going to have, we are going to open up a Ninja Turtles blind box that we got here at Keystone Comic-Con. And as you can see, it's a big box.
My
and
goodness.
we do not know what's inside.
How about that?
So it's going to be a surprise for all of us, right, Eliana?
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right. So we're just going to leave this right here. Actually, let me put this right here. And let's start with the interview itself.
Please.
So I actually met you at a comic book convention.
Which one?
And I think it was Wizard World.
Was it here?
I think it was Wizard World. I think it was Wizard World.
3 or 4 years ago.
It was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Here in Philly.
And growing up, I was a huge fan of the Animaniacs and Ninja Turtles.
Cool.
And I remember going up to you, introducing myself. You were one of the nicest people I've ever met.
I must have been liquored up. Who knew?
You were super nice. And I remember telling you that in school, I memorized your song in the Animaniacs of the Nation.
Unbelievable.
And that's actually how I got to remember that, by your singing in the cartoon series.
Wow.
One of my favorite episodes and sing-alongs of the show.
I'm so glad I could help.
Yeah, so thank you.
You're welcome.
And it was super cool because you also voiced one of my favorite.
Raphael.
Yep.
Turtle
Raphael.
power, dude.
So check that out.
Check that out, man.
Yep. He autographed this for me, the
You can get-
original voice of
You could probably
Raphael.
get $11 for that on eBay.
I know, but no, it's gonna stay home with me. I love this. So, but speaking of that, talk to me about your experience voicing Raphael and being involved in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. How was that for you?
Well, as you can imagine, it was pretty wonderful. Any time that you get to work, first of all, is a great thing. But when you get to work on something, literally a clean sheet of paper, and it turns out to be something that Ileana knows, cowabunga, and you love, and you share it with your family and your children. Honestly, it is. It's like winning the lottery. Certainly, no one knew that it would become what it is.
Yeah.
But it was remarkable, and I keep in touch with the original guys all the time. The best part of Ninja Turtles is seeing how much joy it brings to so many people around the world.
Yeah.
30 plus years later. Incredible. And I've gotten 3 rides in the Turtle van. I was Raphael when you were little.
Yes.
I just got done being Donatello
I know.
For 5 years on Nickelodeon, and now I'm directing. I'm the voice director on the new show that's coming out next Monday called Rise of the TMNT on Nickelodeon. So I'm all about the Turtles, baby.
That's awesome, man. That is so awesome. And Ileana actually has a question based on the new series where you voiced Donatello. So go ahead, Ileana.
Perfect. Fire away, honey.
Now you are the voice of Donatello. How different is it from voicing Raphael?
Well, it's a little different in that Raphael's voice was kind of down here and more of a tough guy and kind of a smart butt. And Donatello is a little more of an intellect and speaks a little more clearly. And he has kind of a girlfriend in April O'Neil. But if you wouldn't mind, I was kind of thinking maybe you could be my new girlfriend if you kind of live in a sewer. Oh no, boy germs, turtle boy germs are even worse. So yeah, it's a little bit different in that because Donatello's relationship with the other turtles is that he's kind of the guy that makes all the cool gimmicks and gadgets and stuff. So it's a little different. Raphael's kind of a smart ass and a fighter. But hey man, they're both turtles and I dig them.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite turtle that I do?
Leah.
Leo, great. Well, I don't do that one, but clearly she has
Yeah.
a favorite turtle.
Mine's actually Donatello.
Excellent.
Yeah, mine's always been Donatello.
Good
I think
choice.
he's super cool, and I love the new animated series because it was very funny. I mean,
Yeah.
everything that was put together in those shows was amazing, and it was good to kind of share that with my daughter
I love
years
that.
after. And I know it's a little different now because we have YouTube, we have
Yeah.
Netflix, right?
Right.
And that's where I got to introduce Ileana to the Animaniacs and
Well,
Pinky and
hello,
the Brain.
nurse.
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain too. Wow, I really like that.
Yeah, and
Excellent.
it's super awesome to share that with her now. And I bet you get a lot of new fans, young fans that come up to you
Well,
now. Huh?
exactly what you're talking about. Being able to share this with your daughter, and then when I get to travel around the United States or Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, any of those places, we really get to see how much joy these characters have brought to so many people, and now their children, and often their grandchildren. So to be able to work on something that has sometimes 3 generations of fans, and all it does is make people happy.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the most wonderful thing in the world. All I have to do is say, Nerve! And you do that. It's the most perfect thing. I am so grateful.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we want to have you on the show, because we think laughter is a very powerful thing.
Boy, you got that right.
And you bring that out in these characters,
Thank
and
you.
to put smiles on people's faces around the world is something very special, and it speaks to your character.
Well,
It's your
thank you.
person, so-
Let's make it clear, man. I don't draw them and I don't write them. I'm just the actor, and I'm good at my job. But none of this happens without incredibly, skilled artists, storyboard artists, writers, colorists, really musicians, incredible composers, and under the guidance of Steven Spielberg and
Yeah, it's amazing.
Tom
That is
Ruger and all
amazing.
these incredible, wonderful people, and to be able to be part of something that continues 20, 30 years later, amazing.
Amazing, for sure. And like I said, we're so happy to have you here just
Thank you.
because of that. So let's get started
Great.
opening up the box. So,
Fire it away, open the box.
since you are the guest,
Oh,
I'll
boy.
let you pop one open. Now take one thing out of the box.
Okay.
And then I'll have Ileana take something else.
Okay.
And you can just pop it up. Yep, just pop it up.
Pop it up?
Yep, you don't gotta worry about breaking it.
I don't want to break nothing. All right, there we go.
There we go.
So reach in,
Yep, reach
grab one thing out.
one thing. Oh,
Oh my goodness, it's a big puppy turtle shell.
that
pretty
is
nice.
pretty cool. What do you think,
Wow.
Ileana? Pretty cool. And that
Up,
just shows
down,
the camera
cool.
right here.
Look at that, folks. It's a TMNT, like a little pillow,
Like a plush. Yep.
like a pillow, like an airplane pillow. Or they're riding in the turtle van. Right, nice.
Awesome.
Okay,
All right.
Ileana, your
Yep.
turn.
Go ahead, Ileana. Pick something from the box. Anything you want. Go ahead. And what you got? A squishy?
What is that?
Yeah, it's
oh,
a
wait a
squishy.
minute. Oh, it's a keychain.
Yeah.
A squishy keychain.
Yep.
For when you get your own turtle van. 'Cause this young lady is, how old is she?
How old are you?
11.
That's
11.
right.
So you got a few years left before you drive. But when you do, this will be your cool keychain.
Yep.
Turtle power.
Yep.
Clear the tracks. Here comes Ileana. Okay.
And funny enough, I actually own a Volkswagen.
Nice.
An old one, a 61.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I saw yesterday in the news that they're going to stop making the Beetle.
Yeah.
Forever.
I know.
Good for you. You got the real McCoy.
Yeah, I do. All right, Ileana, go ahead. Why don't you start with your question right here?
Yes.
Who is your favorite character to voice?
Ooh,
My
that's a hard
favorite
question.
character to voice. I would have to tell you, if I were honest, it would be the next one, because it means I'm working. I just want to keep having a job. If I had to make a decision about doing one the rest of my life, it would probably be either Pinky or Yakko, because with Animaniacs, I love singing all that music.
Yes.
And there's something very sweet about Pinky and the Brain and that relationship, and all the actors are great, but there's a very getting a chance to do something that's so wonderful with Maurice LaMarche,
Yeah,
who is
awesome
the Brain,
guy. Awesome
is just
guy.
special.
Yep.
And you also have a pink little bit of pink on your fingernail, and I like all the pink stuff. So, yeah, I love them all, but it would kind of probably be a toss-up between Yakko and Pinky.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
Great question. Thank you.
It is a good question, and not for nothing, I don't think you're going anywhere, man.
Thank you.
You're
One day I'm
one
going
of
to be
the
taking a
best.
big dirt nap, but
One of
so
the
far
best.
so good. Thank you.
So speaking of fans and people at conventions,
Yeah.
and how you travel, how does it feel when fans come up to you and tell you that they grew up listening to your voice? Like, what's that feeling that you get inside?
it is kind of indescribable. Sometimes when the noise is really crazy, folks will say, I grew up with you, and I think they said, I threw up with you, which is not at all what we want,
Nope.
right? Nobody wants to, okay, just so we got that clear. But honestly, for people your age, Ileana, sometimes even older than I, who say, I and my children grew up watching and listening to your voice, and all it does is make us smile. I keep saying the same thing, but it's the truth, and it's just a wonderful experience. What also happens often is people say, I had a fantastic childhood, and you and Maurice and Billy West were such a huge part of it.
Yep.
Thank you for all of that. Okay, that's incredibly wonderful. Then we have people who say, I have to tell you, Mr. Paulsen, I had a miserable childhood, and except for Turtles or Animaniacs or The Tick or The Mask or Jimmy Neutron or Pinky and the Brain, I would have had an even worse childhood. But every day I had these friends that I was able to find comfort with, and it was your voice or your friend's voice. And that is a huge compliment, because when you find out that not everybody is lucky to have a great parent, not everybody is lucky enough to have a wonderful childhood, or they struggle with things. And when I'm told that but for one of these shows or characters, these kids would have had a miserable childhood, I honestly, I'm so grateful. Thank you for telling me that. There is not a greater compliment.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, when I found out that you were willing to be on the show, it hit home, because like I said, I was one of those kids growing up that you just made, my day go by a lot quicker, because I was waiting to wake up in the morning and watch the shows.
Isn't that great?
It was awesome.
I'm so glad,
awesome.
buddy. And honestly, I'm very grateful that you guys asked me. This is a privilege. I have worked
Thank you.
very hard for the privilege of being on shows like this, so thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead. We'll let you grab something else. Anything you want.
Okay, it's me, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, a frisbee. Got down in the turtle there. We always play frisbee, and look, every one of us is on it.
That is cool.
Me, other me, Mikey, and Leo. We're all here, and it makes also a lovely hat. So we got that going for us.
That is cool.
All right.
All right, Ileana, you're up.
Go ahead, sweetie. What is that?
Nice.
Oh, it's a change purse. Yeah, for when you get your first job, you can shove all your do-re-mi in there. And then you can go and buy gas for your car or your turtle van. Perfect. See that?
That is cool.
A change purse.
Change purse.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a couple more things in the box, but let's continue with our last set of questions. Ileana, why don't you start one more time?
All right.
Why do you love being the voice of so many cool cartoons?
I love being the voice of so many characters because I get to meet pretty girls like Ileana. And just kind of what I've been talking about all day, sweetie, is it makes people happy. I mean, you're smiling. Look at that beautiful face. She's just beautiful. Look at, smile at that. See how she smiles? I get paid to make that happen. That's why I love my job, because I am paid really well to do something that I would have done in high school. And I'm old enough to be your grandfather, and I still get to do it every day. And when I say, turtle power, or hello nurse, or nerve, or point, you do that. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm very, very lucky. That's why I love doing it.
That's awesome. That's a great answer. I love it. I love it. So, as you know, Toyquest101 was made to inspire and bring awareness to kids with autism and special needs.
Yes.
And Ileana has autism, and I know autism has a special place in your heart. Tell me about the importance of bringing awareness and what it means to you when kids with special needs approach you and tell you that you've been a voice of some of their favorite characters. Like, what does that mean when they come up to you?
Again, I sound like I'm repeating myself, and I am. It is impossible to really explain what that means to me. I'm a parent. I have my oldest nephew, Sweet Andrew, is a high-functioning autistic person. And what the parents deal with in having their sweet children try to help them deal with normal stuff, the things that you and I take for granted.
Yep.
You folks do nothing, every day you do things that are nothing short of heroic.
Thank you.
And you don't expect any recognition. All you do is want to do what's best for your baby. All of us want what's best for our babies. You have a little extra circumstance that you need to help Ileana with, and look at her. She's beautiful. She's smart, she's talented, she reads beautifully. I'm so thrilled to be here. But I think what I love the most about conventions in general is the extent to which people in Ileana's circumstance or my nephew Andrew's circumstance have a place to enjoy all of this stuff. Toys, horror, comedy, cartoons, movies, all this stuff. And they are utterly safe.
Yep.
The only thing they're limited by are the things they want to participate in. If it gets a little bit too loud, I know that some folks on the spectrum have a little difficulty with anxiety issues.
Yep.
We all have issues. Some people have anxiety, some people have problems with their tummy, some people have problems with their legs, some people have to deal with bad dental work. Everybody's got things they have to deal with. Here, you can choose to participate as much or as little as you want. And everybody is very accepting and willing to help people like Ileana or you or whomever to have the best experience they can. So none of this was around when people who dealt with Ileana's challenges were her age in the 60s and 70s.
Right. Yeah.
Now we have this. So you're not limited. You don't have to stay at home because it's like, oh, I don't want to go out. You can come here and people will help you.
Yeah.
Even who aren't.
And they could be their self.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can be whomever you want.
Yep.
You got these beautiful little ears on your head, and you can wear it and enjoy it.
Yep.
But the thing that happens to me is people will come up to me, and they'll say, "My child has been silent or speech challenged until they heard Yakko,
Yes.
or until they heard Raphael, or until they heard Carl Wieser from Jimmy Neutron." And it happens to be one of my characters. It could be Batman. It could be the Brain. It could be Mickey Mouse. But for whatever reason, my character is the shiny object that gets that sweet baby out of their head.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden I say, "Well, hello, Ileana. You want to talk to Yakko?" And all of a sudden they're going, "Shoo,"
Yeah.
and they focus. And the parents begin to cry because they're going, "My baby has a circumstance where they can communicate with this character, and you'll do whatever you can to make your child happy. Drive 20 states, fly wherever you got to go, pay whatever it costs." And we all want to do that for our babies.
Yep.
So God bless you. God bless you, and God bless all of you out there who are dealing with your sweet children of any age who have these challenges. But look at this great opportunity we have at these conventions now, because it's a microcosm of the way we want life to be.
Yeah.
Utterly accepting people with all our different problems. We come together and help one another. So I am so grateful to be part of this, and thank you for the opportunity to share my story.
No, thank you. That's amazing. And like I said, that's one of the biggest reasons. I mean, we have a lot of celebrities come on our show,
Thank you.
and one of the top celebrities that we were looking forward to have on our show was actually you, believe it or not.
Thank
I'm not
you, buddy.
saying that because you're here now. It's been on the list for a
My
while.
pleasure.
So thank you for that.
Not at all.
All right, let's finish with the blind
Okay.
box. So go ahead. Let's see what we got in there.
Okay, let's see.
Yep.
It feels like,
Oh.
oh my gosh, it's me.
It's him.
It's Donatello.
Of course
it's your second favorite turtle. I know. Yes. Okay. So it's me. It's Donnie, my latest incarnation from the Nickelodeon version. That's me. Okay. See how handsome I am.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
Ileana, go
Ileana, your
ahead.
turn, sweetie.
And I'm gonna grab something too.
What is that? Oh, it's a lanyard. Oh, honey.
Yeah.
This is a turtle lanyard. Do you want to wear this one? You want to switch? Not right now? Okay, this is a turtle lanyard like this, only it's got all the turtles on it. And the only thing that would make it cooler is if it were around Ileana's neck.
Yeah, we gotta
So
get on
maybe
your neck.
later. Okay, got it.
And then I just got a
Wow.
Ninja Turtle belt.
Oh my gosh!
So we're gonna be matching Ninja Turtle outfits.
How about
soon.
that?
Yeah.
If you say, I don't, I lost my dad. He's the only guy in town with a Ninja Turtle belt. Find him.
You'll find me.
Cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Excellent.
So, Rob, thank you so much.
My
you
pleasure.
have no idea what it means to us and the show for being here and a guest today.
Thank you.
And with all our guests that we have on the show, obviously your time is valuable to you. I know you guys are busy, and for you to take out 15 minutes of your day, it really means a lot to us. So
thank you, my friend.
Like all our guests, we want to give you an award. Go ahead, Ileana. It's
What?
the Toyquest101 honorary guest award.
Oh, honey. Would you put it on me? Oh, honey. Oh, I'm going to cry. Oh, Ileana, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness. And you and your daddy are on it.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
So,
Can I
and
have
that's just a token of our
Can I have a
appreciation.
little hug?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, honey, thank you, my friend. What a
thank you,
pleasure.
man. Thank you so much.
You guys have totally
And-
made my trip.
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. And like I said, it's a token of our appreciation.
All right,
it's
bud.
for standing up for kids with autism and special needs and bringing awareness and being a guest on our show.
Great.
So thank you so much once again.
Not at
all. And safe travels, and until next time, we'll catch you at another con soon, hopefully.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Make sure you keep watching Toy Quest. You're not going to be as cool as me because I get to sit next to Ileana, but you at least can watch and see what the cool kids get to do.
That's right.
Bye.
Till next time, guys.